Jokes. No jokes. Stay on him.
No jokes. Stay on him. And maximum carnage it might be if the Grizzled Young veterans get their way here. We can focus on Ortiz. He does look good, Tony, I'll give you that.
Absolutely.
He looks strong, he looks smooth cover.
One.
But does he have the gas tank cover again?
That's a good point, Nigel. Eddie Kingston had seen enough. Look at this.
Looking for a rear and naked choke, but doesn't have the technical aptitude to get it at least there. Look at this. Kingston beside himself, desperately trying to save his tag team partner, but anytime Zach Gibson is in the ring, he's going to have a tough time doing it.
Zach Gibson with a clothesline.
Gibson, a young man who began training at the age of 15 under the guidance of the British veteran, Gypsy John Kenny.
And it's your fault! Your fault!
Rich there, pointing over to Kingston, saying it's your fault. Gibson always had dreams of playing football, or soccer.
Soccer, I know what you call it.
For Liverpool. But he was crippled by an errant tackle during his schoolboy tryout and has never gotten an opportunity, and he has taken that emotional scar for most of his life. Let's see here, though, hold on.
Trying a sunset flip as Gibson tries to regain his balance, and he does, and he makes a tag.
No longer the legal man, but holding on, and there.
Wow, right between the shoulder blades. Look at that, twisting on the head.
Clear bullseye for James Drake, who there, you know what he said to Kingston, but the Bronx native, the Yonkers native, different place in the Bronx, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you know, I'm thinking that they're doing a good job, they being GYV, a good job of playing off the emotion of Eddie Kingston. They're getting Kingston riled up each and every time. We saw Kingston dive here to cover. One. Got a one count that time. And Grizzled Young veterans with a very, very sound strategy.
What you saying, lad? Don't listen to them, lad. Stay on it.
Collision Maximum Carnage continues on this Saturday night. Tony and Nigel, it's the Grizzled Young veterans against the team of Eddie Kingston and Ortiz together again for the first time in the ring in over 700 days. And Ortiz has battled back with the injury. Northern Lights, 1, 2. And a 2 count. Bad job.
He's close, he's close.
Can he make it? Crawling to Eddie Kingston, who's reaching up.
Drake.
Bryce Redsburg is focused. Eyes are on him, but no. Drake holding on here, Nigel.
Ortiz,
Whoa, dragon screw.
couple of errant shots there, but as soon as James Drake had the opportunity, Grizzled Young veterans are just picking apart Ortiz here, and interesting to me that they haven't elected to attempt to injure the previously injured pec of Ortiz. But I think they're happy just taking them apart one piece at a time. Whoa.
Ortiz, a great counter move to get out of it. There's how close he is to Eddie Kingston.
Nothing between Ortiz and Kingston except air and hope.
Gibson trying to make a tag on the other end as well, and he does. Drake is in. Ortiz cannot get there.
Oh, well done.
Well done is right.
Come on.
Look how close they are, just inches away. Look at this.
Fingertips. James Drake, Zach Gibson, who said they were going to make their names in AEW at the expense of Kingston Ortiz. Oh, no.
Drake tried to hammer Kingston, was blocked. It's an opening maybe here for Ortiz, who is face first, as you can see in the ring, to make a tag.
GYV, who objected for Kingston's disregard for convention. Kingston said, you reap what you sow, we don't sow, we just reap.
And the tag is made, and here is Kingston with purpose.
Get up and fight me!
Get up and fight me is what he's screaming. And Drake is trying just that, but Kingston is one step ahead. Knife edge chop.
Kingston well and truly in his wheelhouse now.
Sending Drake in. Eddie Kingston may be going for the hurricane here. No, it's gonna be machine gun chops, bringing Gibson in, and down he goes.
Gibson electing to get to the outside.
How about that leg trip? And now here comes Ortiz back in.
Oh, no, this does not look good.
Drake is up, and Drake is down. 1, 2.
No!
Got the left shoulder up.
Well, a rare miscalculation there on the part of Ortiz. One of the most technically sound wrestlers in the world. I can attest to that. But a rare miscalculation, not having his ankles across the shoulders. And you've got to knock a man out cold to beat him like that.
Absolutely.
But this might do it.
Let's see if it does. You see Gibson getting up and down goes. Oh, Ortiz
It's doomsday for Ortiz.
Right, Ortiz hit hard on the top rope. Now Gibson's going to. I thought Gibson was going up top. There's an enziguri. Now a tag is made. Gibson calling the plays here.
Liverpool's #1. Who to many Liverpudlians was bigger than the Beatles.
4-up shot. You're out of your mind with that comment. And another one.
Uh-oh. Not having any effect on Kingston.
And he just fired up in one chop. Gibson goes down, but he's back up. What a great tag team matchup we are seeing.
I knew it would be. I told you, didn't I?
Absolutely. Back and forth they go. Uh-oh. Kingston dropping the strap. Big chop. Gibson reeling. Kingston with an exploder.
Oh, Gibson telling the referee, reaching to his neck.
Oh, this is a diversion tactic.
Brilliant work from GYV, but it hasn't worked out the way they wanted.
Trying to use the scarf to choke Eddie Kingston, which Kingston has in his hand.
Oh, yes, ticket to ride.
1, 2. Eddie just barely rolled up the left shoulder.
Almost cashing in his ticket to victory. Zach Gibson brings in his tag team partner. And these two have got so much combined offense together.
In their 13th AEW match together, flatliner, Eddie goes down.
Koji clutch in the center, and look at this. Look at the face, the head of Eddie Kingston. It's beat red, ready to pop like a zit.
Meanwhile, Gibson just stomping away, shoves the referee out of the way. Here comes Ortiz.
Kingston's going out. Look at his arm, it's limp.
It is going out. Wait a minute, no, he's
Desperately trying to stay with him.
Ortiz, Gibson on the outside, Kingston trying to stay alive.
Right, it's only a matter of time now, surely. He's not moving his head. Come on, that's it.
Fans are chanting Eddie's name.
One more time, one more time.
Eddie didn't drop. Eddie Kingston is still with it. A defiant salute from Eddie Kingston. Look at this. Out of the grips of Drake, Eddie Kingston.
Full mount, ground and pound, but Kingston got pounded there.
Oh, Eddie Kingston. It's one of the reasons fans take to Eddie Kingston, identify with Eddie Kingston, love him so much. There is no quit, nothing flashy, no finesse. What you see is what you get with Eddie Kingston.
Oh, Kingston might be getting a German suplex here or a corner roll.
1, 2.
Oh, look at that behind the official's back.
It's the mad balls in the head of Drake. 1, 2, 3, and it gets the win for Kingston and Ortiz.
Winners, Ortiz and Eddie Kingston.
They had to cheat to do it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and neither does Ortiz. But a celebration of sorts, the return of Ortiz to action. He and Eddie Kingston get the big win. Fans, we're going to take you back now to this past Wednesday, a big trios match in the women's division between the Babes of Wrath and Statlander against the Triangle of Madness. Let's go back to the footage. Watch Statlander move Willow up.